Hi guys! So I have a very fun special tutorial for you today, and it's using the Sigma Paris palette. This is the palette that we got to go to Paris. 7 of us got to go to Paris with Sigma and get inspired to design this palette, so it's kind of exciting. If you haven't seen it, these are the shades that are in there along with 2 brushes that are out here. And this was my shade that I got to design. It's Versailles. I know you probably are thinking it's a little toned down for me, especially because it's like a highlighter shade. But if you've seen Versailles, the Palace of Versailles, it's very gold and it's very white gold and it's gorgeous, and I really felt like the palette needed something to kind of tie it together, and I think that that was a good idea because there's no other highlighter shade, and I really think that that kind of brings it together in my opinion. So this is the look that I have. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to use my color, and then I love like Susie's colors, that bright blue, and everyone's colors are really pretty, so I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is use a shimmery white eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to place that all across the lid of my eye, and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. So the first shade I'm going to use is Versailles, and I'm using the E55 brush that came with the set, and I'm just going to really press this color onto the inner 2/3 of the lid. So I'm really pressing it onto the shadow base because I don't want any fallout, and I want it to be as vibrant as possible. The next shade I'm going to use is Elise, which is right here, which is just a deep maroon shade. And I'm just using this blending brush, and I'm going to be applying this in the outer corner as well as into the outer crease. Just bringing it in slightly. So then when I've got the majority of the color onto the outer lid, I'm just going to carry the rest of it a little bit higher than my crease of my eyelid. You can feel like where the bone is. I'm just it's kind of what I'm following, but I do want the majority of the color to be in this outer corner. So then I'm just going to take a clean brush, a blending brush, and just go over the edges of this just to sort of blend them out and make them a lot softer. Next I'm going to take Notre Dame and the same E55 brush. I'm just going to use the other side, and I'm just going to place it right along where the crease and the lid color meet, just to kind of give it a little bit more blendability, I suppose. And I'm probably going to have to apply a little bit more of this darker shade. And then I'm going to take a matte white eyeliner. Oh, got it in my brows. That's not attractive, but it's okay. You don't have to use a white, it could just be a matte skin tone or anything like that. And then I'm just going to blend it out, and this is just so that the shimmer isn't overkill. If you get on your brows like I do, just make it go away. Now I'm going to do the color for underneath the eye. So I'm going to use the same base I used for the eyelid, which is just a shimmery white, and I'm just going to put it right underneath my lashes. And I'm going to use the shades Orsay, Louvre, and the Scene. So first is Orsay, and this is going right underneath the tear duct, all the way about close to the middle of the lid. Next I'm going to take Louvre. This is going to go all the way to the outer corner. And then Scene, I'm going to sort of flick it downwards as if I'm doing a wing from the bottom lid. Just like that. Take a Q-tip with a little bit of a makeup remover on it and just clean up this outer edge. And then I'm going to take Eiffel, which is this multicolored black at the end here, and then use a different angle brush or just clean the one that you had. And I'm just going to use this to kind of smoke out the shade around my lashes, just to create a little bit of a wing, but mostly to make my lashes look a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to use this as a guideline. And the final thing I'm going to do is just use, oh, I guess this is the matte one. Either one doesn't really matter. For the eyeshadow base, kind of blend it out right in between those two wings, and then just place Versailles. Alright, so now I'm just going to apply a black eyeliner along the waterline. Curl my lashes, and then apply my mascara. Alright, and so I just extended my brows a little bit, and the eyes are done. Alright, so for cheeks, I'm actually going to use all three of the colors here. I'm going to use the rouge color as a contour shade, so I'm using the brush that came with it, which is the F40. This shade is a little dark on me, so I'm going to be really, really light with it. I'm going to start at the at my hairline, just lightly bring it forward, and then I'm going to use this middle shade, same brush, and I'm just going to start on the apples of my cheeks and kind of dust it downwards so that it blends with the contour shade. And finally I'm going to use the highlighter shade and the edge of this brush, so right there, and use that to apply this right along the cheekbone, and I like to just dust it onto the side of the nose. Not really on the nose, but the side, you know, like that. For my lips, I'm going to use a shade that's very similar to my natural lip color. Looks like this. It's just like a My Lips But Better shade. And then for gloss, I just have a plumping clear gloss. This actually doesn't sting, which is nice. But it's super, as you can see, gives a very wet look on the lips, which I really like. And then that's all for this tutorial. I'll have links below to photos, and in case you wanted to know what other products I use, it'll be listed on my blog, as well as I'll link to my swatches and photos of the Paris palette. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!